Alright guys, so you guys are cooking with me tonight. I have my pot with 2 pieces of butter. I'm about to go ahead and add my noodles. These are fettuccine noodles, and I am doing chicken and shrimp Alfredo. So I'm going to show you guys this quick recipe and how I do it. So I'm going to put these in the pot. And these does take a little bit to cook because they're so thick. So I'm going to add a little bit more butter just so they don't stick together. Okay? Okay, so I have all my meat in this bowl. And this is just chicken breast and shrimp. I'm going to use my Lowry seasoning salt. I'm going to use my Tones garlic. Go ahead and throw it in the garbage. Okay. And then I'm going to just use some regular black pepper. And then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to mix it all together. So it's nice and seasoned. I'm going to let this sit for a good 10-15 minutes just so it can marinate a little bit. I'm gonna wash my hands. Guys, so here's my little griddle. I use this little grill all the time. I added butter because I was out of olive oil, and I just took chunks of my chicken breast and I laid it out to cook. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of them. When I do put this in my shrimp and chicken Alfredo, the chunks are going to be a lot smaller, but I like to cook them a little bit like this, and then I cut them when they're done into smaller pieces. So, that's all my chicken. And the noodles are doing really, really good. Okay, so I have my shrimp cooking on one side of the griddle, and then I have my chicken on the other side. This is why I love this thing, because it allows me to cook my meals so fast. I'm not going to cook my shrimp too long because I don't want them to be rubbery, and they're going to cook more when they're in the big pot. So now that your chicken and your shrimp is pretty much cooked, I didn't cook it completely because it's going to go... I'm about to cook it some more. I'm going to take the Nerman owns Alfredo. This is the only brand that I like to get. And I'm going to pour that in there. I got two of them. So I added a little water so we can get it all out. Okay, so now I'm going to take some whipping cream and add it to our little pot. And then I'm going to take some half and half. And I'm not really measuring anything, guys, but this is the way I do it. So then I'm going to mix it all together. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic and seasoning because, you know, sometimes your flavor you leave when there's so much liquid in the pot. So I'm going to add a little bit more. So then I'm going to let this simmer for about 7 or 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna set my timer for about 7 or 8 minutes. So your meal should be looking like this so far. Okay guys, so the noodles are about 85% done, and our sauce and chicken is still cooking on 3. I got it on 3. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain the water out of this, and I'm going to pour the pasta inside of the pot. Some people like to cook separate, like eat it separately. We like to eat it in one. My spaghetti, I like to cook separate and serve separate. But this, I like to put it in one pot. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm about. So I added my Parmesan cheese. This is the cheese that I added. It's finely shredded Parmesan cheese. So I added the whole thing. I usually do. And this can be leftovers. We're probably going to eat on this for at least 2 days. So I added that, and I added the noodles. So right now it looks like this. So I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. And I'm going to cook this. I'm gonna cook this for another 15 minutes. Yeah, another 15 minutes. And then it'll be done. I'm gonna put my garlic bread on. I'm not gonna cook it no more. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because actually I'm gonna let a little bit of air get into it because I don't want it to burn, the bottom to burn, because I have made that mistake before. So I'm gonna clean up and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my garlic bread in the oven. Everybody know how to cook garlic bread, and this is my favorite brand to use. It's the New York Texas Toast 5 cheese garlic bread. This is my favorite brand to use. So I'm gonna put in probably 8 of them because Joseph's gonna eat 2. I'm gonna eat 1, and Daddy probably gonna eat about 3 or 4. I have a little helper that's helping me lay the garlic bread. You're my helper tonight. Joseph tends to help me cook a lot, guys, so I want you to lay it like that, really. Okay, get another one because Daddy want 2. How many do you want?
4.
You want 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm 4.
Oh, because you're 4?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. Yeah, and 1 more. Perfect. So I'm gonna put these in the oven for us, and we're gonna set these for about 10 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, come down, Chef Joseph. He's amazing. Thank you, baby. Okay, guys, so here's the finished results with your pasta and shrimp Alfredo. It's so good, y'all. So good. It's really cheesy. Thank you guys so much for watching.